Hello, how are you doing today? Welcome to another interesting topic. Today we're going to be looking at investigating conductors. In your last class, you were taught what an electric circuit is, how we represent it using symbols, and you also learned that we represent wire using straight lines, even though wires are usually curved in a real life sense. Okay? You also learned that we have an open and a closed circuit. When the switch is off, it's an open circuit, and when the switch is on, it's a closed circuit. I also learned that when it is in a closed circuit, current move around the circuit. Okay, today I'm going to investigate these materials that allow current to pass through them, and we'll call them conductors. All right. The flow of electricity through a component in a path around a closed circuit is called electrical current. So when you hear the word electrical current or current, we're actually talking about when electricity flows through a material. Okay? And it flows around the material. Okay? We say there is an electrical current. When it is flowing, it is an electrical current. Now we know that the current is flowing when the lamp lights up, the buzzer sounds, or the motor runs. You already know this in your last class. Okay, let me explain using this important diagram. This is your cell by your left. Okay, this circuit is not a symbol, it's a real one. So you have your cell, which of course is your battery, having a positive and a negative end. Now your battery generates the electricity, and then it passes through what we call the wire. Now the lines you are seeing is actually wire. Okay, by now you should now understand that wires are electrical conductors. So it passes through this wire, and then because the wire allows the electricity to pass through it, it becomes electrical current by powering the bulb. That is why the bulb is on. Now in between this setup there is a key, just like at home. If you switch off that key, what will happen? There will not be electrical movement. That means the bulb will be off. By the time you switch it on, there will be electrical current movement, or the electric current. Okay, and then your bulb will be what? On. So it's the same scenario you are seeing here. Only certain materials allow electric current to pass through them. Look at these objects. Let's take a look at these objects. We have one, a wooden ruler, you have your iron metal rod, and then you have your copper metal wire. You also have your plastic pen, and then you have silver metal chain. Look at them. You have, what could you do to find out whether electricity will flow through these objects? How can we test these materials to know which of them will allow electric current to pass through and which of them will not allow electric current to pass through? Materials that allow current to pass through them are called conductors. Alright, any material that allow current to pass through them, they are called conductors or electrical conductors. You have already seen that wire is able to conduct current. Okay, so wire is an electrical conductor from what you've seen in the picture I just showed you. Okay, we can test these materials by connecting them to a simple circuit with one cell and a lamp, and checking whether the lamp lights up. If the lamp lights up, the material conducts electricity. If not, the material does not conduct electricity. Alright, what are we saying? We are saying in the real sense that we can test these materials. For example, look at my picture. Do you see the bulb is lighted up? Yes. Now look at these two wires. They are touching what? A scissors, the metal part of a scissors, and the bulb is lighting. This metal they are touching is actually a conductor. So current move from the first wire through the scissors to the second wire, and then the bulb still lights up. Now if I remove my bulb, this scissors now, I'll put the wood. Okay, when I put the wood, do you think current will come on? I want you to answer that question. I will not answer it. Answer it on the note position. Okay, that is your classwork. Do you think the bulb will light if I put wood in place of that scissors? Alright, but if I remove the wood now and I put the other materials, what other materials do I have there? Let's go back there. We have okay, wooden ruler, we have iron metal rod, we have copper metal wire, we have plastic pen, and then we have silver chain. Now if I put the iron metal rod in that position, it will stay on. Okay, because iron is a metal, it will conduct electrical current. If I put my copper wire in that position, it will stay on, because copper is also a metal and a good conductor of electricity. If I put my silver chain, it will stay on, but if I put my plastic pen, it will not on. Okay, so if I replace these scissors with those materials, out of the 5 materials we have there, those 3 will light it up, and then the 4th one will not light it up. But you tell me whether the wood will light the bulb up or not. Okay, now this is a very good example. Now I have my silver metal chain, as you can see there, connected to the cell, and then I have my copper steel wire connected to the cell as well. Now this will light up the bulb immediately I put on the switch. I want you to know that. So these materials are examples of what we call conductors. You must know that conductors are materials that conduct electricity. On the other hand, those that do not conduct electricity we call insulator. We are going to be learning that in a subsequent class. Take a look at list of these materials. Let's predict these materials. We have copper wire, we have a coin, we have paper, we have an eraser, we have a wooden ruler, we have a paper clip, we have plastic, we have wool, or should I say plastic wool, you have cotton string, you have elastic band, you have scissors, you have shoelaces, you have stick, you have a glass bottle, white paper, a lemon, a gold earring, and a steel clip. Alright, among these materials, what do you think? Which of them do you think will conduct electricity? Of course, you already know your copper wire will conduct electricity. A coin will also conduct electricity. Do you think a paper will conduct electricity? No, I don't think so. Neither will an eraser. Nor will a wooden ruler. Okay? Neither will a paper clip. A plastic cannot conduct electricity. Wool cannot. Or cotton string, of course, cannot conduct electricity. You know cotton string, alright? Those ropes that are made of cotton, alright? Cotton materials. They can't conduct electricity. Neither will elastic band, your rubber band, conduct electricity. But your scissors, look at your scissors. Your scissors has a very special case, okay? Just now we saw that it conducts electricity. But there is another part of the scissors, you know, that plastic part will not conduct electricity, okay? But generally, since the scissors is made of more metal than rubber, we can say it conducts electricity, especially the metal part. Your shoelaces, no, they can't conduct electricity. A stick, no, it can't conduct electricity. A glass bottle, no, they don't conduct electricity. A wet paper, what do you think about a wet paper? Will it conduct electricity? It is wet. It means water is soaked inside, and water is also a good conductor or a conductor of electricity. So if your paper is wet, there is 90% chances that it will conduct electricity and 10% chance that it will not conduct electricity. Why? If it is very wet, it will conduct electricity, but if it is a little wet, it will not conduct electricity. Okay? A lemon, a gold earring. Gold is a metal, but it is a very poor conductor of electricity. It hardly conducts electricity. Alright? So a gold earring will not conduct electricity. But a steel air clip, a steel, I told you, a steel is made of metal, iron, and then a mixture of carbon. Is a good conductor of electricity. Okay, so in summary, these are the materials that can conduct electricity. All right, a copper wire, a coin, a scissors, a white paper, and a steel air clip. All these are good conductors or conductors of electricity. The other materials we saw there are actually what we call insulator, which we'll be learning in our next class. Some materials conduct electricity while others do not. That is what you should know now. And materials that allow electricity to pass through them are called conductors. I hope you enjoy this class. Okay, I will see you in the next class. Stay safe and attempt your classwork and assignment. Okay, your classwork, I told you, tell me, will the wooden ruler conduct electricity? If your answer is yes, tell me why. If your answer is no, tell me why. Put it on the notes box there. Thank you. Bye bye. See you in the next class.